MTV decided not to give a cinematography award or music video. They still gave awards, but not cinematography. I was outraged by this. I mean, I'm very fortunate. I have won MTV Moon Man twice for cinematography. I have 13 nominations. And how can they, of all the genre, all the types of filmmaking, a lot of us feel cinematography is always important, of course. It's entertainment. You have to make pictures that tell the story and also entertain the viewers. But nowhere is it more important than in music video because the audio is already done, right? And so consequently, I was outraged by this. And so I contacted Krzysiek in those days. I said, look, what can I do to help? We have to organize this. There has to be a cinematography award. If it's Camerimage, the only people who are going to have a thing, there has to be this award. So the following year, I contacted about 30 some odd people that I knew. I said, please recommend your favorite 3 or 4 videos of the year to me. I wound up with a list of about 120 videos from that. I got it down to about 20, and then I got in touch with Krzysiek again and Marek, and then we picked the ones that would make a good show, without the 20. Basically, that's how we came at the original nominations. So it would have, when they're screening, there to be a flow to it, and not all be the same kind of video. It's interesting because when we're making films, we're making entertainment. But this festival also is entertainment, Well, yeah, I mean, things have changed quite a lot, and it's actually probably gotten way more difficult. I mean, of course, this technology has improved, which would make things easier because it's digital now, and all kinds of cameras, and so it's quite possible to have some advantages. But the disadvantage nowadays is that because everybody watches videos either on their iPhones or on YouTube, so there's not really any marketing, no place to make money. And people are not, basically everybody's downloading the music, and so there's no money there to be made. So the budgets have come down quite a bit. We shot that with Michael Bay, of course. He's a great man to work with. He's a very creative guy. He has very good ideas. And he's a strong director, and so he gets you the tools you need, the crew, the time, whatever it is you need, he gets it for you. And that's a very important part of it. To say, how did I do it? I just, another thing that Michael Bay always does, because I've shot music videos with him, I've also shot features for him, he gets you the most beautiful women. You can like these women anyway. You don't have to be very careful, you don't have to be very meticulous. This light, I have to move it this way, or it's going to show this bag under the eye. No, he gets you the women he casts are flawless. Even in the remake of Texas Chain Saw Massacre that I shot for Michael, he produced it. We had Jessica Biel. It was beautiful. I mean, after the first day of shooting, they called me from Technicolor and they said, from now on you point the camera at Jessica, just keep it rolling. Don't turn it off because we're happy to look at her all day long. This is something that Michael Bay definitely brings to it. But it was big. It had a lot of good production going on, and I'm very happy with it. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but it's also, I'm glad you like it. Is your favorite video of all videos you've seen? For me, it's my favorite video of what I've shot, the videos I've shot. Oddly enough, I got no awards, no nominations for this video, which I've shot videos that I don't like nearly as much that have been perhaps nominated for an award, but not maybe not one. But I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because Meat Loaf is not such a big following. I'm not sure why it didn't. More people don't appreciate it, but I think it's great. I mean, it came out around the time of Coppola's Dracula, right? And what everyone said is that we out Dracula. We did it even better than they did, perhaps. This festival for cinematographers is the greatest festival in the world. I mean, this is the only place. We are normally, although we're integral to any production, very important people, and they go through quite a process. But when the film is done, it's like, oh, more often than not, it's about the actors, it's about the director. Oh yeah, and this guy, he took a couple of pictures for us, you know. It's our, you know, but they sort of like, oh yeah, this guy, he was there, you know. But our input is very important on many levels. Obviously, we're controlling the images, which is, you know, which is what the film's all about. But also, we're a right-hand man to the director. You know, we're creative. He has an assistant director, but that's more of a logistical guy who's just helping him with scheduling and making sure that he's getting the time he needs to shoot the scenes he needs. But for creatively, it's the cinematographer. That's with the director, and there's a couple of reasons for that. And one of them is because directors they have a lot more time to get hired onto it, get a job going. It takes them a lot more time to get a job going, and so they may not have shot in 3 years. And normally we haven't shot in 3 weeks. And so we're not rusty. You know, we come into it and we're ready to go. We're good, you know, boom, boom, boom. We were just doing this a couple of weeks ago. Whereas director sometimes starts out a little bit rough. But I want to say that the festival is, you know, it's an incredible thing for us. Even all of us ASC members, even though we're living in Los Angeles, we're all living in the same city, we don't spend as much time together as we do when we're here. And, you know, and that's important. Because we're sharing ideas, you know, we have the same passions, we have the same problems. So for us to get together is a very important thing. I have nothing but the utmost respect for this festival, so much so that I insisted from the ASC that we make Marek an honorary member. Now this is, and I said it must be honorary because the honorary there's no money. Right? Because a lot of people become associate members, but they have to pay a fee of $5,000. I said, no, Marek should be a member, and he should be for free. And this is reserved for only a very few special individuals throughout history. Thomas Edison, astronauts, and Marek. And that's how important this festival is to us, that we put Marek in the same level with astronauts and Thomas Edison. And he deserves to be there. He thanked me, and I said, the only thing I have to say to you is, I'm sorry it took us so long.